Very peculiar. It seems that somehow the proportions have changed between videos yet again. I'm not sure how it keeps doing that, but we have corrected it before we got the stream, or not the stream, the recording beginning. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to Malice Reacts. Some more paranormal files. I will say that over the week, since the last episode, we got a lot of negative notations, but we also got some positive stuff. A lot of the negative notations, a lot of the negative responses, I don't know. I've never seen the counts before. Honestly, it seemed like a bit of a dog pile, like someone just decided to just have a bunch of people come over and try and blast us a little bit. And I'm like, whatever. Nothing we haven't seen here before, honestly. But, anyways, getting back to it, Paranormal Files. Seems that we have a home where possibly a death happened, and we're going to investigate. Actually, let's check really quick and see here. This is in the premiere mode right now. They are still airing this episode as we speak. We'll see. Hopefully, we don't get too many issues going on, but Colin had the darndest time getting this episode running because apparently they had a hurricane in their area. So let me see here. Child location has been recently opened for paranormal investigating to attempt to contact the spirits of murdered victims and solve the case as under active investigation. That's still under active investigation. You will not believe what happens to us during this terrifying ghost hunt. As of advertisement. Not sure where the location is. Just that this is still technically a case that's under investigation, and they decided to do a ghost hunt to see if they can find any additional evidence that the authorities normally would not find. So, without further ado, let's see what they've managed to uncover with this one. So, let's go. The Murder House, the most disturbing video I've ever filmed, is the title. So let's go.
Authorities found the rotting bodies of Francis and Donald Fox Sr.
Paranormal.
inside of their family home. They had been shot in the head and killed by their own son right before he turned the gun on himself and took his own life.
To this day, there is no motive for the murder. It appears to have been completely random.
He took a shotgun, shot his dad while he was in bed, shot his mom in the dining room, then went into his bedroom and shot himself. The bodies weren't found for days, and there was just blood everywhere. In 2016, it was a violent incident. There was so much blood that they had to move the individual into the dining room. And we started ripping up flooring, and we uncovered this stain.
Why did he murder his parents?
Hopefully you guys can figure that out, because no one really knows why.
The woman who died here most recently, that case is still open.
That case is still open. All right, Junior, I'm coming in.
After that, there's another case where a woman died here.
This is the sword that was used on the attack. Blood was splattered throughout the house.
Shot himself.
I'm very lonely here.
This whole thing is actually blood.
Yep, this is the murder weapon.
Whoa, I just got chills. I accidentally spoiled ourselves. Well, here we go.
On tonight's episode of the Paranormal Files, we are diving into one of our most serious investigations to date. Here at the Belle, Plaine murder house. The house behind me is stained with some of the darkest history we've ever covered here on the channel. And it's literally also stained with the blood of murder victims. You will not believe what we're about to show you inside of this home. Tonight on the Paranormal Files, we are diving into not only a crazy murder that happened here in the 80s, but also a very suspicious death that happened here just in 2016. This episode is going to be taken extremely seriously because we have been given access to do something here that's never been done before. And what we uncover tonight could fundamentally change so much. It's crazy to think about. But once again, I'm Colin Browen. Thank you for tuning in this evening. You're watching the Paranormal Files.
Hi, my name is Nick Belle, and I own a house here in Belle Plaine that has a very violent history. and a lot of suspicious activity. And I'm here in the Belle Plaine train depot. Belle Plaine was built by the railroad, by the Chicago Northwestern. A lot of the homes down 11th Street were made for the railroad workers while they're here in town working. The significance of Belle Plaine with the railroad is due to just the railroad economy alone. It grew Belle Plaine to about a population of 3,000, 4,000 people.
Wow.
So the economy here in town, majority of it was
because of it, yeah.
Because of the railroad. So there was a hotel right next to us that was known as Burley House. And with the railroad workers coming into town, there would be some females that would stay at the hotel and come out on the balcony to try to sell themselves.
Solicit
to
some men, yeah.
anyone coming into town. I don't know how deep in detail you want me to get to on this one.
I think it's interesting.
How much did it cost?
I have no idea. But back when the railroad was, the railroad workers were here, there was a lot of speculation with criminal activity and kind of the dark history of Belle Plaine that you don't hear about. 11th Street was actually dubbed Red Light District, and that's where the house is on 11th Street. So there's a lot of
So it has a bit of a shady past to begin
that
with.
happened down that street when the old railroad workers were here working. What makes Belle Plaine so intriguing is Belle Plaine's built on water. There's huge aquifers that run through Belle Plaine. One of the aquifers is known as a jumbo well. And if you type in jumbo well, you'll be able to see the history and how many thousands and thousands of gallons it spewed out when they tapped into it for weeks, maybe months. They had to dig a canal from Belle Plaine all the way down the Iowa River just to drain it.
Wow. That's crazy.
So what's really nuts though, guys, is that I do water and sewer here in Belle Plaine. And what we figured out is that there is an electrical current that is produced just because of the flow of water underneath Belle Plaine.
Oh.
So the land actually produces some type
Oh,
of...
Jesus, a raccoon!
Oh my God! Oh, he existed. He's over here.
So, I guess, were there ever any tragic incidents associated just with this building?
There was a couple
Got spooked by an
tragic
actual ammo
incidents
outside, so there's
happened
that.
by this building, along with the railroad. There's 3 crossings, and there's been multiple incidences of fatalities or tragedies. Yeah, the tragedies from the railroad itself, there's been cars hit by trains. There's been tragic instances with children, and it's just all in this area.
There's a lot of dark history here that you really would not imagine would be here.
If you dive deeper in the history, it's astonishing on what you'll find. So on the spirit boxes, we'll pick up railroad workers asking for drugs, prostitutes. The house that we're about ready to go to was built for the railroad workers. So there's been multiple railroad workers that lived in the house throughout the years that were here to build the railroad or work on the steam engines or just to build buildings or to fight fires. There was a set of instances that happened, and they thought that it comes in sets of 3 with tragic incidences. And so when that happened, they would have a word for it. And a lot of times they would try to transfer out of Belle Plaine and go someplace else because they were worried that the next incident was going to be about them.
Dang. So there were so many incidents that they had like a pattern to it almost.
Hoodoo. Is it called hoodoo? Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what the word was, but so
Hoodoo.
you guys will be able to read the police report from the incident, and I can kind of add a little bit of details from the reports that I read. So kind of put the pieces of the puzzle together for you.
I've heard of the word before, never really knew the meaning behind it.
Through the building really quick, just because it's such a cool opportunity to be in here. Maybe something
I think
else you
that'd
want
be
to talk
great.
about in here.
Great idea.
I guess there's a basement, so but your light's probably gonna end up picking up a lot of the darkness. So yeah,
What would all these rooms have been used for? Just offices?
I'm not even quite sure. I have no idea. Steve, do you have any
This was the passenger side of the business, and the other wing was the freight side.
Interesting.
So this was like the central communications hub in here, and it would have all the telegraph wiring and all that kind of stuff. There's a telegraph office in the basement that's been decommissioned, and yeah, there used to be tables and desks around in here where people could buy things. The main office downstairs would be where you would get your tickets and stuff.
So crazy to see.
And now it's the raccoon office.
Yeah. Raccoon Hotel.
Have you ever dived into the dark web of conspiracy theories? It's a thrilling adventure, but it can be risky. You never know who's watching or what predators might be lurking online.
I assume this is going to be
That's where Surfshark VPN comes in.
A VPN.
Surfshark VPN keeps my data safe and my identity anonymous. Whether I'm researching sensitive topics, accessing...
We're going to move on quickly because, again, I'm not sure how much of these things I can actually share.
Once again, use my code Paranormal Files to get an extra 4 months.
But if you're interested, there you are, folks.
And now, let's get back to today's video.
Okay, well, I'm going to announce something because I was told to announce this every time I go in, so I always do it just routinely, out of respect. So. All right, Junior, I'm coming in, bringing some friends.
Love the old 70s wood paneling.
So this is the house.
I miss the old wood
where
paneling.
the incident in 1987 happened. Junior was 34 at the time. He cut the telephone wires on the outside of the house, came in, took a 20 gauge Savage shotgun, shot his dad while he was in bed, shot his mom in the dining room, then went into his bedroom and shot himself. The bodies weren't found for days. In the middle of July, and the decomposition had started, and the smell was so bad that the police officer couldn't be in the house more than a couple minutes. This flooring, when I first purchased the house, this house was just full of trash. I got it last September, and I had to clean everything out. And as we were going, we came across paramedic gloves that are on the table over here. There's a couch against the wall there that was here in the house, and then that maroon rocking chair. When we cleaned it out, I was actually in here by myself. I was by the front door. There's trash everywhere, and that's where I started. I was in the house for approximately 15 minutes. It was about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was just throwing vodka bottles, Pepsi bottles, and trash into a garbage sack when I heard shh coming from this side of the house. I looked over to my right, on my right side, and I seen something darker than a shadow come back into the bedroom. And I left immediately. I didn't know what it was. I just knew the history of the house, and I wasn't going to mess around too long to figure it out. But then I tried to say that it could have been a reflection off a car going by, and I was trying to make sense of it when the incident happened. And that's when I called in some paranormal investigators to investigate the house to see if there is anything in here. After that, we came in and we started ripping up flooring, which is the vinyl flooring, and we uncovered this stain here. Don't know what the stain is, but it does match what was written in the police report. So it still needs to be verified by professionals to see if it is blood stains or not. Back here in the kitchen, the incident in 2016 happened here. There was a violent incident. when the paramedics come, they said that there was so much blood in the kitchen that they had to move the individual into the dining room. And we actually just came across this stain here. And I don't know, it looks like, and you guys can look at this too, if it's part of latex gloves.
That's what it looks like.
That somebody ripped up.
It definitely looks like blood.
And I don't know if it's the same latex gloves that are on the table in the living room.
I think that looks exactly like blood.
Yeah.
So if you look at the dark color of it and match it with the color of the stain on the floor, it closely resembles the same color.
So what happened in 2016?
There was an incident where an individual was hacked up with a sword. When the ambulance crew came, they rushed her to the hospital, ended up saving her. But I guess the kitchen, after the incident, she was found in the kitchen and there was just blood everywhere. I don't know if I should really go into the possible, strangulation that happened a week later. I don't know if you guys really want to touch into something as sensitive as that, but you guys are more than welcome to try to dig into that report, see if you guys can get it, and maybe that'll kind of help tie in everything.
But she eventually died here in the house.
She died here in the house.
Afterwards.
Yes. In a separate incident.
What was her name?
Her name is Vicky.
Vicky.
So,
how about the guy?
So the guy is actually in a homeless shelter in Cedar Rapids, about 45 minutes away.
What is his name?
His name's Gary. So, the mother was found, Frances, back in 1987, was found lying in this doorway, face up. Actually, I have the police report. So this is actually a copy of the police report.
Some
Here.
redactions I can
So
already
if you guys
see.
read it, it'll be able to kind of tell you where the bodies were found.
So, why did he murder his parents?
Hopefully you guys can figure that out by asking questions and doing an investigation, because no one really knows why.
Really? There's no motive that was ever provided?
No, it was like the family was forgotten about. And that's what was really sad, is because this family has a story to tell, and the only way they can tell their story is through people who come down here and investigate.
That's crazy, though. I mean, usually in cases like this, there's a motive, like financially, there's some sort of abuse, but there was like nothing that happened. He just snapped, killed him, and then took his life.
He had a construction accident. If you look here in the... This was provided to me by another paranormal research group. They put together this binder. They were able to pull some articles over the incident. And he was actually injured in a construction incident. And I'm not sure what the date was, but he was in a crew that was building the sewer facility in Cedar Rapids, and he fell from a scaffolding, and I think it was about 40 feet. He fell 25 feet to the ground. And he was rushed to the hospital in critical condition, and they ended up saving him. I don't know if he had a plate in his head or what kind of reconstructive surgery that he had.
But that's kind of also like football players, the brain injuries, how that sometimes will drive people to commit murder. That's kind of interesting there.
So what I found about with Junior is that he was a quiet individual. He was socially awkward. He would go outside and just stare at people without saying anything.
Well, that's not menacing.
He just had this isolated personality.
The woman who died here most recently, that case is still open.
That case is still open, yes.
That's Vicky with Gary in the homeless shelter.
Yes. So that case is not closed yet. Yeah, there's a lot of answers that need to be found over that incident.
And no one's lived here since then?
No one's lived here since Gary was evicted from the bank. And that's when I purchased the house.
And then what about in between the initial murders and those two?
So when the incident in 1987 happened, the estate sold this house to a landlord who just turned it into a rental, and he did a quick flip. And what's kind of crazy about this incident is he just threw vinyl flooring over the existing flooring. And if you look at the bedrooms, there's actually OSB wood that is nailed up against the wall. And legend has it is that it was placed on the walls to cover up all the blood.
Really?
Yeah.
All this wood paneling was there to
if you guys come in
hide
here.
stuff.
So, yeah, this is OSB. But
What
the
does
thing
that
is,
stand for, by the way?
it's just it's like a particle board or a compressed from different parts of
Not wood
tree
paneling, but
shavings and stuff.
just still a layer.
But what I don't understand is that if you look up on top, the OSB is actually stained. So this could potentially be the same wall back in 1987, but I don't know for sure. I just don't understand why they would stain the wall up on top and then paint it below. So unless it was originally stained and they decided just to paint over it to try to cover up anything that happened. So Junior's body was actually found right here in the corner.
So Junior was here in the corner. His parents were, there's a train.
Finally,
We were
right?
talking about
Train
it.
there, yeah.
About a half hour.
So his body was here. His mom and dad were out here.
No, his mom was actually
Face up?
face up in the doorway right here. And then the father was found in the first bedroom in his bed. When you guys look over the police report, it'll state that he was covered up to his neck. And I don't know if you guys want to read the police report out loud on camera, so that way they kind of get a better visual. But there's a lot of small details in that police report. And maybe you guys can ask the question. So the police officer writes, I walked into the house and was standing in the living room looking south, which would be this direction. I could see a fan running, blowing west into the bedroom, the same bedroom that I had looked into from the outside of the house. I then walked into the bedroom and observed a person in bed covered up to the neck. His entire face was gone from a blast from a gun. I then observed remains of his head on the west wall. I turned around, walked back to the living room, and walked south into the next room. Well, this is what really doesn't make any sense, is this room is just one big open room. So why would he say the next room, right? So we started peeling back the drop ceiling, and you can actually see the transition to where this wall, there was a wall right here. You got the different colored tiles, and then there was some kind of wall separating this room. I first observed a light on the east wall of the second room. Also, the television set was on. I then saw an older lady lying on the floor, face up, with her head pointing west. She was lying in a pool of dry blood. She was in the center of the room. The smell was so strong and burning my eyes that I could go no further and see. I went back out the front door and went west to the first house, and he talked to the neighbor, and then that's when he called the sheriff's department and the Department of Criminal Investigation. So when the initial police officer was in here, he did not see the son in his back bedroom. So.
And you told us earlier about how the bodies were found in the mailman.
Yeah, yep. So in the beginning of the report, he received a phone call at the Plaine Police Department at 1 p.m. July 15th, 1987, from a mail carrier for the city of Plaine to go to 605 11th Street. He stated to me on the phone that he thought that something was wrong at the residence because no mail had been picked up for several days and he could smell something coming from the house. I arrived at 1:05 p.m. and talked to Blank for a short time on the sidewalk. An older lady who was a neighbor saw Blank and myself talking, and she told me that she had not seen any activity around the house for several days. I walked up to the house and I looked in the bedroom window facing the front of the house. I could see the outline of a person lying in bed under the covers. I shouted very loudly to the person but got no response. I detected a strong smell of something dead coming from the window, and there were a lot of flies on the window. At that time, Blank left to continue his mail route. I went to the front door and knocked very loudly. Blank stated to me that 3 people lived there. Blank, his wife, and a son, who was in his mid-30s. I got no response from knocking. I then tried the screen door, which was locked. I forced the screen door open and then tried the inside door, which was also locked. I kicked the inside door open, and the smell of something dead was so strong it burned my eyes. I walked into the house and was standing in the living room looking south. And that's when he seen the fan going into the bedroom.
So he kind of stopped after seeing her, and he didn't go in there.
Yes.
Initially.
So you had 4 people that died inside of this house?
4. Possibly 5, but it was a older individual from natural causes. I don't know that for sure, though. That's just what someone told me.
And what about the history of this house from like the very beginning?
So at the very beginning, this house was constructed for the road workers to live here as a temporary stay while they worked here in Belle Plaine at the rail yard or on the steam engines or just building facilities.
It's crazy. It's weird when a place like this becomes a magnet for something like that, like violent incidents. I wonder what causes that.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially with 2 separate instances. It's just really strange, especially the violence that was behind it.
Yeah, I have to agree that it's unusual. I mean, to be fair, it's unusual to have multiple incidents like that happen in a small little place like this out in the middle of nowhere. It's already unusual for such violence to happen in a place once, but for it to happen twice, which it may not seem like a lot, but it's an awful lot for, again, a little quiet, out in the middle of nowhere kind of place like this. It's very unusual. So it almost seems like this thing just kind of reoccurs some sort of trouble. And you gotta wonder if maybe there was something else even before the known incidents that just got covered up or neglected and forgotten. You never know.
Brutal way to kill somebody.
Yeah, actually,
Took his whole face off.
if you guys haven't met metal detector, you guys will probably end up picking up buckshot still on the walls.
Oh, shoot.
So,
It's been something I never thought about.
because all they did was they just put a drop ceiling in. The original ceiling's still exposed, so you should be able to detect any type of metallic material in the walls.
Is there a Walmart around here where we can buy one?
No, about 40 miles away.
Ooh.
But
Yeah, this place is really out in the
Real quick on
boonies.
This, part, this is, and the chair, anything else that was
this lamp?
the lamp? Any of those things on there, or that's just left there?
Nope, actually the stopwatch, the glasses,
I was wondering about the glasses.
the ashtray. So these are all original. Then you got the paramedic gloves
Yeah.
on the table right behind you. You also have a dresser in here that was here. But what's interesting about this is if you open it up, there's actually hair in the dresser.
Ew.
So
And that's original to the family that was killed.
to the incident in 2016.
Oh.
So not
To the
back
second
incident.
family that was
And this
living
was the
here.
room where the dad was.
Yes, he was actually. This is the same window
Oh, that's
that the police
not
officer
just a bit
looked
here.
in
That's a
and observed
giant
the
clump
body
of it.
on the
Ugh.
bed. So there was no
Ugh.
diagram that I seen of where everything was located. It's just based off this police report.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that the bed was against the wall, facing this direction. The fan was blowing into the room, and the police officer was able to observe Senior covered up to his neck. So, but other than that, if you guys were able to rip up the carpet, there's OSB underneath. If you ripped up the OSB, you'd be able to see the blood stains still there. The original floor is still intact, and we know that because we went in the basement to observe the joists. and everything's still in the original state, just covered up.
That's just crazy to me that they actually left all of that.
Yeah. So they didn't tear out anything. In the bedroom, you will be able to expose where the exact spot was.
Yeah. Well, it's also, I mean, thinking about it with crime scene cleanups and like body decomp stuff, it's really expensive to clean that stuff up. A lot of times you're having to actually just rip out all the wood in a house and anything that's got the biohazard material. And so it's kind of crazy to see that even the gloves were still left here. I mean, there was no cleaning done.
No real clean, just a hasteful retreat of everything.
So he was
and
even
move on.
still living in the house.
Yeah, he was still living in the house. And I'm not really sure what the date was. I think it was sometime in May. So he was here for 5 years before he left the house.
And was there any motive behind that attack?
No idea.
That's crazy. What about paranormal activity in here? Any other stories or events that are interesting?
So the incident in 2016 with the lady, she's very active in the house. They also observed that Junior is very active in the house, but when Junior is active, Vicky's not. And when Vicky's active, Junior's not. So it's like they have two separate areas of the house to themselves. But then I was also told that if you anger Junior, the energy changes in the house, and that's when weird stuff starts to happen. One incident, this is why I don't ever do paranormal investigations, because people ask me to do them, and I agreed to do one for a short time with a group in here, and they were doing the Estes method, and we were back in the bathroom, and she said, "Do you feel that?" And there was 3 of us along with her in the bathroom, and all of a sudden my arm started burning. And I thought that was a little weird that she would say, "Do you feel that?" And my arm started burning. And I looked down and there was hives. It looked like there was hives forming. And then I think the next line was, "Yeah, you." And that's when I'm like, you know what? I'm done.
Too much.
Yeah. So when I went home, the rash went away. So it was just something that I'm not used to experiencing, and I don't know if I touched something in the bathroom that gave me some type of allergic reaction, but the coincidence of it happening is just something I can't explain.
Right.
So you said we could
and
go
that went away so
and
quickly
look at
too.
that underside too,
Yeah.
right?
Actually, if you want to, one paranormal group caught a spirit of a dog named Toby. So they brought in a milk bone, and this milk bone was down on the floor right there. And I had a friend come in to help me move a couch to the backyard. And when we walked in, he had a dog with him. And I looked down at the ground and I didn't see the milk bone, so I thought the dog ate it. Well, we picked up the couch and the milk bone fell from the couch. So don't know how it happened, but for some reason that milk bone was able to travel 12 feet. There was no gnaw marks. I mean, that would take a big mouse to pick up that milk bone to carry it in the couch.
I would say so.
So that was a little strange too, but yeah, I'll have to show you guys a video.
Very
This
peculiar.
happened at 11 o'clock at night on Friday.
Can you stop setting that off, please?
Can you step away from it?
It's getting faster. Wow. So whatever energy is getting fed back into this, it's getting fed back into it so hard that it can't keep up with the capacitor inside because it's literally stopping it from being interacted with. Look.
Ooh.
And then I have another video that was sent to me. I came in to check on a group while they were filming. And if you look really close, you'll be able to see
You are going to see
something come out of the back bedroom.
right past you right there, and it goes to me, then it goes back to you,
But watch my
goes
hand.
back above and around to the right, and it goes back behind me and out by past Vicky's area. So I just thought that was interesting. I'm not saying it's an orb or anything paranormal, but it definitely moved different than.
But what's crazy is that when that orb goes right past me, I take my hand out of my pocket.
It go right past you right there, and it goes to me, then it goes back to you.
And I don't know if something touched me, and I pulled my hand out of my pocket, but that's another reason why I don't mess with paranormal. But we can actually go more into the stain here. So I work with water and sewer. I see water stains all the time. And if it was a water stain, which it possibly could be, the subfloor would be so saturated with moisture that it would lose the ability for the adhesive to still stick with the tile. So if you shoot in on this, we peeled it up and it actually broke right here. But you lift these up and the floor is still hard. But you see this yellow waxy material?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes
So-
that looks just like blood.
So this waxy material right here is found right there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it tells me that the adhesiveness that they used for the tile was more than likely white. And I'm not really quite sure where the yellow comes in.
Looks like something definitely happened there.
But yeah, you got the yellow material right here, yellow right here.
This is how blood separates.
And then this is actually still soft to where you can go directly to the subfloor. It's kind of like a puzzle. But you got all that yellow waxy material there too. And that's still hard. So it's just a puzzling stain. But if you look at the police report, it matches where Francis was found.
Now, if there's a level on the floor here, but I kind of feel
There's a
it's
grade
this way.
into this corner.
Yeah, so
I think you could roll marble or whatever. across.
yeah, if you do that, it'll actually just roll right in this area.
It will, yeah.
So yeah, the floor contours in this direction.
And she was straight out.
It just says the center of the room.
Center.
So
She could have been this way.
if you look at where the wall was
Yeah.
and take a measurement, yeah, it's going to be right around this area. So
So that wall is from prior to 2016 issue. That didn't exist back in '6 when this happened.
back in 1987, that
Or
wall,
87.
yeah, that wall existed back in 1987.
It did?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
For a
in
reason
the
they
police
removed
report
it,
says that
and
he went into the
in
second
between
room. So that's
incidences
when, yeah,
at
this
some
was
point.
separated. This wall was tore out.
But they never really
probably
properly
a
cleaned up
year or two
everything
after
underneath the
the
floor.
1987 incident when the landlord made it into a rental property. So,
Wait, what did you say?
Well, anything else?
no, you guys want to go down to the rental property? The 1987 incident when the landlord made it into a rental property. So, tore out probably a year or two after the 1987 incident when
A
the
couple of years.
landlord made it into a rental property.
Okay, so it took a couple of years before they decided to make it into a rental. It was passed on to a landlord. Okay,
Well,
and that's when they
anything
find
else?
these changed the
No, you guys want to go
walls.
downstairs in the basement?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you guys got a flashlight?
Just
Any
this.
chance? Okay, I don't know how good you can see with the joists, but Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And you have,
Yeah.
if you want to take the light bar, because we didn't go really that deep into that side of the basement. So if you were able to shine up in the joists, maybe you'll be able to find something.
Yeah. Let's grab it.
I encourage you to go into the basement and look at the subfloor and go into where the bedrooms are. Look at the subfloor as well to see where you could find where the exact location of the bodies were.
You've never been down there that far?
Not into the bedroom part. We went down with Kalani to look for the stain that's in the dining room, and that's as far as I went. Yeah.
Ooh. Narrow and nasty.
It's very muddy. Watch your head, Colin. This right here would be in the kitchen.
Oh my god.
So, it'll be back here.
Holy smokes, yeah, you gotta crouch everywhere in this place. This is a tiny ass little basement.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you get the better sense of it being built on top of being built on top of being built on top of each other over the different changing of owners.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's actually right here.
Here, I could actually sweep that for you, buddy. So if you look up here, this is where that same yellow waxy material is formed underneath the joists. Right here as well, runs in between the cracks.
I mean, if you look at everything else, it's perfectly fine. And water wouldn't make damage like this.
Well, if water damaged it, this would be soft to the touch.
Rotten.
And it looks like just directly here is where it just collected along with running down the creases of the wood.
Yeah.
And it comes all the way on this side too. And it looks like it just kind of pooled right around here. It actually comes all the way down this direction as well. So this would be the bedroom right here.
Yeah.
Seeing little peeks at the outdoors through those things.
This board kind of has some type of white substance on it. But...
That's very strange.
Alright, I'm getting out of here.
You don't want to take the cat with you? Oh shit. See that cat?
Ooh.
Oh my cat.
Too much.
Friday before the bodies were found, there was a big storm that came through the area. A lot of rain, thunder, lightning. And that's when there's speculation that that's when the incident in 1987 happened. There's also a theory that he waited for the trains to come through town, blaring their horn, to do it as well. But no one knows for sure.
What I was saying, it's kind of peculiar that in a neighborhood so quiet like this, that
still so
even
quiet.
with the houses this close, that nobody heard
anything,
3 shotgun blasts. Because I mean, a shotgun's a very, it honestly kind of sounds like thunder. So I mean, it makes sense that it was done during the thunderstorm. That, I mean,
yeah,
that's what would happen.
Yeah, so he used buckshot. I think that's it.
Is there anything you would want us to try to investigate tonight to get some sort of an answer to?
Everything, yeah.
All of it.
But I'm really more interested in if you guys can see where the stains were in the kitchen and try to observe that stain in the dining room. So, and even go in the basement and shoot some luminol up in the joists to see maybe if you can find out exactly where the bodies were laying.
That's going to be a solo trip, probably.
I'm good. I really am. All right, man.
All right.
My boy Colin is very inquisitive, but only to a certain level. He does not want to go into that crawl space. I don't blame him. It's another slasher movie waiting to happen down in there. It feels dangerous. A larger man could get stuck and worse down there. After we wrapped our interview, Nick told me off camera that he would give us access to items located with the crime in the house that nobody has ever been allowed to use in the investigation.
So, no one has been able to produce a photo of the Foxes. No photo of Francis, no photo of Senior, no photo of Junior. It's like the whole family was just forgotten about.
And buried.
Why do you think that is?
As fast as
I really have no idea why anybody would want to forget a whole family. But no Senior pictures, no photo albums of any kind was able to be retrieved.
No photos in a newspaper or anything?
No, the obituaries had no photos. There was no photos of the family members in the news articles. There was just nothing. The family was forgotten about.
And that's pretty bizarre for a murder like this. So you don't even know what they look like?
I have no idea what they look like.
That's so crazy to me.
And so I was told that since I don't know what they look like, that they could show themselves as black masses. And
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any truth to that or anything.
That's so... Dude, there's so much to unpack with that.
That chair that is lingered on at the end there, I have a very similar chair, funny enough. Bought that in the 90s, early 2000s. Actually, no, it would have been late 90s, yeah. Careful of the imagery here, could drive you bonkers. Try and speed this up a little bit because flash photography is driving me bonkers. And I'm not even prone to seizures.
So, this isn't your usual fun intro that we usually do where we're all laughing and everything, because this is not a fun episode. This is a very serious episode with not only a disturbing location, literally covered in blood and still filled with bullet fragments from a gruesome double homicide, and then but we have been given access to a very disturbing object to use in our investigation. This object has not been used for investigation, and I just want to stress to everybody that we are doing this only with the highest respect for the victims. This is not disrespectful in our eyes in any way. We just want to see if we can ask questions about this and what it might be related to. So, Jeff, this is a real sword. And according to the person who gave this to us to use this evening, there is a very high probability and likelihood that this is the sword that was used on the attack on the woman, Vicky, whose blood was splattered throughout the house. There's also a decorative rope missing from this, and we heard that when Vicky died inside of the house, she died on the couch. I don't know if we covered this during the tour, but according to some of the people who responded to that call, when she was turned over, a small piece of rope, a ligature, was around her neck. It fell off of her neck. Now, there's no explanation for that yet, and people think that this wasn't a natural death and it may have been something darker. Like I said before, the case is still open, and what the people and what was pointed out is that there's actually a rope missing from this sword. That the sword came from the house, and when the person who gave us access to this sword said the issue of this rope that was allegedly around the victim's neck, when that was brought up, they noticed that this rope was missing and that it bore a striking resemblance to the one that was seen on the victim's neck. We are not alleging anything here. All parties are considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and I want to stress that. But this is something that I think will help us unlock the secrets of this home. So
it may not even been used only once against
Well,
her.
like you said, this is not a real happy story.
The fact that she even kept it
It was
around
a double murder.
after the first time.
Again, the son shot his parents and then went in the bedroom and committed suicide. And then, like Colin said, several years later, a woman was hacked initially with supposedly this sword. She did survive, but then when she went back to the home, she ended up dying in the home under very suspicious circumstances. So there's a lot of pain and death here. So this is unlike what really I think we've done.
And some very interesting questions
and
to be
then
had
according to
around
the interview
all
as
of it,
well,
too.
he's definitely feeling like things are active here, and that he doesn't like going in here at all. So he's had experiences, and he didn't really want to even interview us in there.
Be in there when the people are investigating.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very, very interesting night.
Oh gosh, it's just such a different night than last night, because that was so light energy, positive, and tonight is very dark. It's really, really creepy in that house, and just knowing that he didn't want to go in there and even do the interview is really frightening. So just when we were setting up, we had equipment go off, and so I'm ready tonight, but it's pretty creepy.
This place, there's a lot of mystery to it. You have houses like this where it's almost kind of like you start thinking of Amityville and thinking, is there something in the house or in the land that this house is built on that's making people do all of these violent things? And it's terrifying. The owner is saying that, I mean, he will not do any paranormal investigations in here because just the things that he's experienced, and it's freaky to him. But I mean, just the mysteries around the case. I mean, it's still an open case, and I mean, it's terrible the things that happened in here.
Let's go inside. Vicky, Junior, Vicky, I'm very sorry that we are bringing this in here if this is a traumatic object to you. We don't want to cause any pain. We just want to ask you some questions about this object. Kind of like we're investigating a crime, which is what we're doing. So, whoever's in here, we're going to leave this here, and please come and speak with us. again.
It's positive.
Oh, yeah. We're going to spray the daylights out of that thing and make sure. Because I guarantee you there's something left.
What?
Oh my god.
Colin, look at this.
The moment we walked in here,
No, that was a couple answers ago.
shot himself.
Right away.
What else did it say?
Niece in response.
Shot himself. That's what Junior did. To whoever's in here, we are going to introduce ourselves. And
Supernatural.
we're only here tonight to speak with you and figure out what happened to you. Junior, Francis, the Fox family, we want to figure out, Junior, why you killed them, your parents, and then yourself.
Please get out. C. Cigarette.
There's a cigarettes right there.
Yep.
And Vicky, we want to figure out exactly what happened to you.
My name's Colin.
My name's Connor.
My name's Mary.
And my name's Jeff.
We would love to speak to anyone who wants to talk to us tonight. If you have anything to say, don't be afraid. We're here to listen.
My arms.
Wasn't she cut up on her arms with the sword?
Oh. Not the time.
She was.
Bang.
Bang. Right when you
God.
said how they died.
A gun. Obviously. Man.
Junior.
Accidentally.
Accidentally, bang. Hurt us. Junior, is that you that's with us?
Hello, friend.
Oh, hello.
Junior.
We're not here to harm you. We're only here to communicate with you and acknowledge that you exist. So come and talk to us.
Easy does it. Let's move that out of there.
In the past.
Let us know one of your names that's here.
Not this time twice.
What's
Can you let
not
us know
this
who's
time?
here?
Wayne.
You saw me.
We did?
That candle over there in the kitchen's going off.
This was my home.
Whoa!
There we are.
Cursed.
Cursed.
Well, this house is kind of cursed.
This house is a little crazy.
Alright. Can I ask you guys?
Turn it off.
Someone's not happy.
Who's here with us?
Door.
Door.
Someone's pulling up outside.
Behind you, Jeff? Where's the doorway right there where her body was found?
Oh, right over here.
Keep going.
One bad spirit.
One bad spirit? Keep going. Who's the bad spirit?
Steven.
Is the Fox family here with us? If so, you can touch any of the lights we have in this room.
The candle right when you said that just went off. Yeah.
On the fridge.
Is that you in the kitchen?
Family.
Relocation.
Family.
Oh! Which one?
Look at that back there.
Oh!
Look at this one.
Dude!
Behind you is going off too.
Oh my god.
Premises.
Witch.
Witch.
Yeah, which is on this?
Witches and witch.
Weird.
And curse.
First door.
If you're a member of the Fox family, give us your name.
Lover.
Donald, did you murder your family for a lover? Is that what you're trying to say? Suppressor.
Demographer.
Like a
Demographer?
like a gun suppressor.
So, Donald, if you're here, we're trying to figure out why you did what you did.
A lot.
Yeah, we do want to
There's a lot
trust
of
you.
Reasons?
Huh?
Like, there was a lot of reasons why he did what he did. Trust me.
A lot, trust me. All right.
Stars.
You should go. So, if there are a lot of reasons to trust you, tell us just one.
We need energy.
You can use our energy. Take some of our energy so it can help you manifest yourself.
Ooh, they're right there. The candle lit up next to her.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, a knock over there? Or like a footstep over in that direction? That was a little creepy.
Can you come walk over to us?
I said you could use our energy too, so.
Pond.
Donald.
I want revenge.
Ooh.
That's creepy. I was punished.
Oh my god. You want revenge because you were punished? Is that what you're saying? Oh, look at that right next to us.
Did your parents punish you? In revenge? That's pretty creepy.
Stuck here.
Stuck here as punishment for what you've done.
Stabbed.
Stabbed.
I'm sure that sword would have been stabbing and slicing.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Who was stabbed? Can you say your name on here, please? Just please. So we know you're here.
You wanted revenge because you were punished?
I'm very friendly.
Maybe he was pushed to the edge and snapped. Maybe
This
something
could be
happened.
Don Senior or anybody actually.
Yeah, that's true. Donald, why were you punished?
I'm only a child.
Not accepted.
You are very kind.
Not accepted. You are very kind. Did your parents think you were strange and they didn't accept you for who you were? So you wanted revenge?
Husband.
Maybe he got strange after the accident.
Gay.
Oh, that too.
Not accepted. Wanted a husband. Punished for it. Maybe they were really religious. What didn't they accept about you, Donald?
Disabled.
Disabled? I was actually thinking in my mind, what if Donald had like...
Oh, didn't you have that head injury?
Something to note here is that in a newspaper article that I found online discussing the murders, the author of the article refers to Donald Jr. as, quote, a disabled son. Is this mere coincidence that we got this word on our device, or was Donald Jr.'s spirit actually in the room with us? Either way, we had to keep investigating.
Yeah, he did have a head injury.
From falling 25 feet, that one?
Mm-hmm.
So he would be disabled.
Donald, did you have a...
Misrepresentations.
We're still here.
The whole Fox family is?
I think we're places like even last night, where we're just so active.
I'm right next to you.
And it just doesn't show like everything goes off all the time.
Yeah, I think this is more really intelligent stuff, you know?
And it is funny how sometimes the bell
Table.
goes off a lot.
The graves.
And like tonight, our bell hasn't gone off at all. So it just shows too. You know?
Up to this point, anyway.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's just so quiet.
I mean, also you have to think of there hasn't been many investigators come in here.
No.
Yeah. What was? Oh.
What's that camera behind you just died?
I just said I'm next to you.
Weird.
Right when that goes off.
Inquiry.
Very few talk to me.
Oh, that's weird.
That's what I was just saying. I mean, there hasn't been many people that have tried to come in here and communicate.
Right.
Especially with all these different tools and devices.
Right. And didn't he say he thinks they're learning how to communicate every time?
Well, that's what this said. I'm learning to use this device.
See me.
Make a noise so we know where you're at.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Smoke.
No one's moving. The house should have settled already by now. They've been there a bit.
Smoke. It said cigarettes and smoke. Donald, will you speak to us if we bring you a pack of cigarettes?
There's a cigarette right over there.
Do you want to have a smoke? Is that what you're asking for?
Did the devil make you
He doesn't like you.
Who doesn't? Donald doesn't? Oh, proximity meter. Is that you, Donald?
Are you starting for us? Oh.
Is it over there?
Screaming.
Who's that over there?
Oh. Just a noise in the kitchen.
Light, is it thunder?
I just feel like a thump. Like,
Spiritual.
I'm very lonely here.
Dude, right back here. Yeah. That was a big books. That was a big
Dude.
whales.
This is a
Freeze.
big sound back here.
So it said witch, devil, witchcraft, and then spiritual books.
It's almost like they were doing something.
Did you hear the sound?
Yeah. It's almost like that thunder is kind of starting to ramp stuff up.
Oh, so that's actually
Donald.
thunder? Okay. I wasn't sure if
Were
it
you
was
a
part of the background
Christian?
music or what it was.
Trinity.
The Trinity.
Trinity.
Yes.
Were you trying to...
There is a shapeshifter.
There's a shapeshifter devil? Donald, did you by chance think that your family turned into some sort of demons or evil creatures? Some murder cases, people will report like their family, sometimes they'll physically see like them turn into demons. Other times they'll just think they like have to be put down.
Can you make another noise in this room?
There's still someone standing over there.
By the blood puddle?
Jeff.
That's me.
4.
Four of us. Yep, you're right. I'm Jeff. There's 4 of us here. What else do you have? Can you tell us something that we know it's you? Your name?
True.
Okay.
True. Maybe his family turned into. Under the home. Spiritual books under the home.
Going back under there. Did you hear that? That was another thump.
This is very clear. I said here as well. We heard a big noise from the room here. Donald Sr. or Donald Jr., can you let us know you're here? Any way you want, right now, or say it in these devices.
There we go.
Dude, that's the first.
That's
Look at this.
That's pretty wild. That was a lot of them all at once.
Okay, which EMF meter
And pretty much on
Are
cue.
you in the kitchen?
2.
I'm not. I'm right here.
I never wanted this.
Son.
Her heart.
Close.
And son?
Language.
Oh my god.
What son?
So much
Close
stuff going
son
on.
language, her heart. I never wanted this.
Who are we speaking to now?
Crime.
Oh. Her son. Crime.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out why this crime happened. Why did this crime happen? Donald, if we're talking to you, it sounds like you were religious, you weren't accepted, you were punished, you felt like you were being punished. You said there were a lot of reasons.
Coroner. Crime and coroner?
Oh! Dude, that's in the corner by the blood.
Aggressive.
It made me.
Dude, the coroner. And then
Right
that
there.
starts going off?
Yep. And it made me. What the f is it? Body dumped?
Were you thinking of the coroner, like the corner?
No, coroner.
I know, but maybe it's the corner that all the blood was in.
Yeah. it could
Instead
be
of
saying
coroner,
Yeah,
it just
corner.
hit corner.
Or the coroner came in and
Maybe.
that's where the person was.
Yeah.
Bloodletting.
There's been quite a bit of that in this household already. Thank you.
Are you gonna speak?
I got a crazy question.
Donald, did you kill somebody? Donald, did you kill somebody other than your parents too? So you killed 5 people, you dumped their body? Maybe you murdered your own family out of some sort of a guilt?
Oh!
What was that?
Maybe.
What was that?
Dude, what was that echo?
What?
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Maybe he killed someone. It's like he's almost admitting to it.
Right. Please, just tell us what you did. Or why? Why did you do it?
Silence.
Did something make you do it?
I didn't want to die.
It made him.
Who is it? Who is it that didn't want to die?
Find. Oh, there was a noise over
Just tell us your name. Who didn't want to die? What's your name? Or what room were you in?
Too soft.
Metal.
Metal?
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird.
And then a lot of times, yeah.
Oh, dude, right here again. That's
machete. Machete.
This is his room, Don Senior.
3 lights.
3 lights.
Dude, machete. Like the sword.
Yeah.
I know.
Donald, did you inspire somebody else to attack somebody in this house with a machete?
My name is Donnie. I didn't want to die, Colin. I mean, so wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bloody scene.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Oh, whoa.
Again.
What the f*** was that?
What was it, guys?
That like went off in your hand. Did you see that?
What was it?
This?
Yeah, it went.
I thought it was something over here. They were saying resistance. Someone was resisting.
Don's room.
And it said 5. 5 people killed.
Angry.
Don Jr. Definitely angry.
The number 1.
Was he the first?
Oh yeah, Don.
Could be.
My life was short.
I mean, it makes sense that he'd be the first.
Don
if-
Senior.
I mean, he was asleep in bed, and then his mom was found out here. She probably woke up from the first one and came out to check on it. He came out the room, shot her, and then went in that room, shot himself.
So we brought this chemical to try and figure out where the blood is. We brought this stuff to try help us figure out where the blood is in here. Should we do that? Is that a good idea?
Interference.
Remember the hole in the floor that he was put, and then it said hole, and you said the blood.
Bloody mess.
Yeah.
Bloody scene.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Should we try it?
Sure.
Oh, whoa!
I
One.
walked over here and it starts going off.
Both of
Oh,
them.
it's all going on.
1, 2. There's something with the number 1. Right when it said 1.
What's that?
Right.
What's that?
Oh.
Under the home.
Okay.
Oh. And it said hole.
Right.
So now
let's
what the
go.
hell is that? Now what does that possibly mean? Under the
Under
home?
the home? Well, you were in the basement.
Look at this. That hole goes under the home.
Mm-hmm.
My family is here.
Oh.
Really?
So right now we are going to do a UV light sweep of the house to see if there's anything weird on the walls before we use the luminol. Now, this is going to be crazy because if you don't know what luminol is, it is a chemical that
Thank you. Guilty.
Thank you, guilty. Thank you. I've been feeling guilty. Luminol is a chemical that they use, forensic techs use at crime scenes because a chemical reaction occurs when luminol is sprayed on old blood. It reacts with the iron in the blood and it glows bioluminescent. So first we're gonna see what we can see with UV. I'm gonna give this to you, and then
Whoa.
Burying
You
the
see
needle,
this?
apparently.
Can you step away from this thing? It's coming in. Contact. Yeah, we made contact, but now you can step away, please.
Surprise.
You don't just leave it off the wall we're in here.
Look at this.
That's for sure.
There's a big stain of some sort in here on the floor.
There's something up here.
Wait, what's that? Is that blood?
There's still good here.
still good here.
What was that?
Animal living in the sand. Hannah again.
Hannah?
Anna. Point at the wall. There's some boat again.
Even if they painted it, it's still a possibility that the blood would seep through. If there is, in fact, blood on that wall.
That might be blood. Look at this. Blood shows up as brown under UV light.
Yeah, look at that.
It looks like blood.
So is this? This is a weird stain, though. For sure.
Look at this brown on curtains in here. There.
Some bizarre.
Secrets surrounding my death.
Oh,
of course.
And we're in her room where her
Interesting.
cabinet was.
Mm-hmm.
This, look at right here.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This is her
Hair.
Oh, look at. There's something glowing in her hair. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Or whoever's hair this is.
Cursed.
Cursed. Look at all these speckles on the floor.
Disappear.
Disappear.
I hear you locked up. Dark skin.
No. Oh, nice. This one over here.
Fireplace.
Fireplace.
Died.
Fireplace.
I wonder if there was ever a fireplace in this house. It looked when we were in the basement.
Oh! Oh!
Hmm.
History.
Who's over here?
He screamed on this device. Who screamed? Eric.
Oh.
She's dangerous.
Oh. Oh.
Dude, Donnie. Right when he did it again. Donnie.
Donald, did you murder somebody named Eric? Can you touch one of those lights again if you killed somebody named Eric and dumped his body?
Oh! Back there. Oh my god.
Whole bunch of them at once again.
What the hell? Actually. Whoa.
Who the fuck is Eric then?
Who's Eric? Who's Eric? I was hated. Yep. Nothing peculiar in here.
I didn't even realize the bathroom was in
Neon blue towel.
Oh, and then we're good for the kitchen.
Ew.
Smell weird in here right now.
Huh?
This smells weird in here right now.
How do you do
It
the
does smell funky.
It didn't smell like this earlier.
How do you do the luminol?
What is that?
Oh!
Okay.
I just asked how do you do the luminol?
Do you not want us to use luminol?
That smell, dude.
There's a sound back here. Look at all this. I don't know what that is, but
This looks like blood.
Jesus.
Anything over here, guys? Look at that.
Ew.
God, look at that. Is that disgusting?
Keep going.
Keep going. Oh, God. Look at all that. Oh. Looks like they use this one all the time. Oh. Look at the green in the sink.
Ugh. Look at those dishes. Holy
Knives.
God.
Oh. Someone just tapped on that window. Hear that?
That was loud.
Yeah.
Holy
Knives.
God.
Oh. Someone just tapped on that window. Hear that?
That was loud.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Knives.
God.
Oh. Look at all this stuff.
Gonna want to wipe the bottoms of everything
What
that's
was
set
that
up around
noise?
here.
No. Last thing I'll show you that I noticed with this. Look at this.
Ew. That's. Ugh.
All is well.
I'm trying to see if it picks it up. So what we're going to do now is spray down the kitchen area with luminol. This is an investigative technique that we are doing here. I don't think anybody's ever used luminol inside of this home. So we're going to see just how much blood
Like, I
is
don't know
inside
if
of
they've
this
ever
kitchen
used
from
luminol in this
the
town
murder and
until maybe recently.
assault that took place here. We're also going to spray other parts of the house,
boonies,
but
they don't really investigate
I have
too
a
hard
feeling
out
that we're
here.
going to see quite a bit here. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
So where should we start?
Start right there.
And do you need?
That was me.
Do you need anything light-wise with
No,
that?
No.
zero
No.
lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bad man's here.
So
You gotta turn your light off.
that'd be Don
Yeah,
Jr.,
just
right?
What was that?
What was that? It's a baby, wasn't it?
Date and time.
Ooh.
That was weird.
Wasn't that a baby?
All right.
God dang, that is loud.
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. So if you've heard, or maybe you haven't heard, there's a hurricane here today in Houston, so I've had to work diligently to try and bring you guys this episode. Hopefully it's gonna go live in time, but I do want to throw in a reminder here. Go
was
check
sadly
out the
delayed, but at least
Conspiracy
you managed to
Files, my
finally
new
make it.
YouTube channel where I discuss conspiracy theories in depth. We go really deep and have a deep dive into these stories. It's really, really dark stuff. That link is going to be in the description and in a pinned comment. And also, I just did an interview for a good friend of mine's podcast, The Nick Bryant Show. So I'm going to leave that link in the description and in a comment as well if you want to go hear me talk about the Oakland County child killings, provide additional information on North Fox Island. It's a really good interview. But anyways, let's get back to the video.
Yeah, make a test to make sure it's working again. For those who don't know, he does have.
All right, so to start this off, we already detected blood
testing
but
kits for
we had to
himself
replace the cap on the luminol
because of blood sugar and so
So-
The
forth.
sprayer was clogged.
So this is a little sample of my blood obtained from a diabetes pricker. We're just going to
Nope.
show you what the luminol should look like if done properly. There you go. Yep.
Low like nobody's
Yeah,
business.
see, look at Jeff.
Yep, I see it. Really shows.
There's
us a lot.
blood. All right, buddy.
I'm seeing it. Look at this. It's like freaking the nighttime, dude.
Oh, the whole thing's
It's the
blood.
fucking like bioluminescence. in the
Dude, it
ocean.
might be the whole fucking floor in
Look
here.
at that.
Look.
Oh my god.
Keep it going. Spray it even heavier. We need it to light up brighter.
Doesn't that remind
Oh
me of
yeah, that whole thing is
our
blood,
trip?
dude.
We saw that bioluminescence in the ocean, Colin.
Yeah.
A little hard to see, but oh, there we go. There we go. Oh wow.
Oh, dude, there's so much blood here, bro.
It's a little bit
Can you turn
everywhere,
that
but there's
candle off
some
behind
heavy
us?
spots.
Dude, look at that. Oh my god, bro.
Can you pick it up?
Yeah,
Oh,
look at my
man.
camera.
Wow.
You can see it better than with. Make sure you're getting a shot of Connor. Dude.
This is crazy.
This entire floor is stained with blood.
Look at this.
Holy
That's all blood.
That's probably the whole kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste all.
No. I think you gotta go over in the
Yeah,
corner.
you don't need to waste it all. That's
Put it on the walls. I want to do.
Oh, yeah.
I want to do a lot of the kitchen.
How about, we had a bunch over here, didn't we come to the right?
Yep.
On that door? Because it might have splattered.
Hey, dude, it's on the wall.
Yep.
Oh my god.
It's all over the place. It's like the galaxy.
Stinks.
Dude.
It's clogged again.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up that well, but he's coming. Look at it's all over the wall.
Can you change it?
Oh, that's crazy. That's.
Wow.
9 spirits.
I keep.
It's all over the place. Maybe explain how.
100.
Oh, dude, you can see it glowing on the wall right there. Look at how big that is, dude.
Barely see it.
To get even closer.
Need some better cameras for this stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, there we go. Oh lordy. Everything's a blue hue with some bright specks. Ew.
It's all over.
Totally constricted in here.
So that's blood.
Yeah.
That's. Alright, let's try over here. Actually, do a little bit like over here too.
Just to see what that is.
Maybe on the wall a little bit.
Been a lot of
Oh,
blood.
I see some.
Many soldiers here.
Oh, dude, it's everywhere. Holy bro. This whole goddamn thing is covered in blood.
How do you have all this blood?
Dude, look at that. This whole counter is covered in blood.
How could you live in this?
And the knobs. Dude, the knobs are covered in human blood. Look at that. Those aren't our cameras glowing. That's the luminol. Along with the whole counter. Holy shit.
Should I try some on the floor right here too?
Oh, they're saying to come
Something's
in the
over
corner.
there.
Behind
Oh
us.
my god.
Dude, it's saying to come in
Look
the
at this.
corner.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just go there?
I think so.
What'd the thing say?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Because I mean, right now it's obvious that there was
You've
blood
proven it.
all over
You've
this
proven
kitchen.
this.
So all of this is blood, and there's blood on the handles.
It might not be that's blood, but there's the
Yeah.
presence of blood.
Something
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
in
the
there.
whole
Did you
counter.
say it could be on the device over there?
Couldn't hear it. It's crazy.
Please don't stop.
Okay, we're not.
Still going. Some wild stuff up in here.
Oh, yep, it's already doing.
It's already going.
Dude,
There
it's
it
already
is.
lighting up.
Can we turn this
I can't.
candle
Yeah,
off?
I can't see with the camera.
Oh, dude, it's lit up.
Oh,
The
I can
whole
see
thing
it.
is lit up.
Oh, it's a whole puddle.
The whole thing is lit up,
It just
dude.
turns very twists.
Oh my god, bro. The whole thing is blood.
Look at all that out here. All of it.
Oh my god. Bro, this whole thing is actually blood. That's what I'm showing you on camera is the blood stain in question. And you can clearly...
He is.
It's got a throat full of luminol.
Ugh.
Dude, that's crazy though. Look at, you see this on my camera?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Look at this. It's the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just the whole thing. Well, I mean, it's crazy. It kind of looks like a face.
So, that is a legitimate blood puddle. Should we test the ceiling in here?
Is there in the corner?
You said to test like up in here.
Yeah. Try that. Maybe try a little on the wall.
I remember they painted over this, right? Or, remember?
Yeah.
So it's not cool. Or paneling.
Nope. No blood in here. Wait!
Look at the floor, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
The fucking entire floor is blood
Are you
stained.
serious?
Holy shit.
Can you spray it?
Ugh.
If you add to it?
Oh my god, dude. That is actually insane, brother. Yes. Guys, look at this. Look it on my camera.
Did you come down here? Below me?
Ooh.
It's like freaking glowing.
It's wild. It doesn't show up anywhere on the on the wall or anything, but it's all on the ground.
How would they still have the same carpet?
It's not. It could be underneath the carpet and be glowing.
Oh, coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I'm trying to get a shot to show people. That's all of this is a massive blood stain.
If you pour it like higher density, like liquid on a spot, does it get more distinct?
I mean,
probably
a little bit.
That's insane that we just tried to spray this wall and this entire floor lit up on accident.
All this.
It's like you don't even know what in this house is covered in blood because it's all covered in blood. You can't even see it. What?
It was just like a big loud noise out
It
here.
was like a psst. Hello?
Hello, hello.
Is there somebody out there?
I think this is getting my throat.
What the fuck?
What the, oh, Jesus.
What the fuck was that?
It just, it must have hit my foot.
What?
Something.
How-
What the fuck
what
was
hit
it?
your what hit your foot?
I don't know. What? That's not even moving.
You were standing still.
All of us were standing
I'm,
still.
I'm getting like freaking dizzy or something, guys.
I thought that came from out, like on the wall over there.
Oh my god! I thought
I felt that on the floor.
I thought something fell on the floor. What the hell?
Oh my god! What the f
was that? No, actually though, what
I know.
was that?
What was that?
I know. I'm just like,
Dude, isn't that creepy that we just found the blood on the floor and you guys felt that on the floor?
Yes. Yes.
Wait, nothing could have fallen though.
No, there's nothing on the ground.
let me see.
Oh.
Oh,
there's a-
Jesus!
What?
There was
There's
a
big
noise.
snap. A pop. What the hell was that banging? That like a ball, like a medicine ball. Felt
Like
like
a
to
weight
me.
drop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bowling ball.
We might have stirred this up. No one's done this.
Oh, I feel weird.
I know, I do too.
I'm like kind of like I want to take a step outside.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I think we
Like
should. I gotta get out of this room, man.
Okay, we'll do that.
Jesus, this is
Wait.
gotten scary now.
Wait.
Okay, hear me out. That could have been on the floor
Or what if it was somebody under the house banging? It said on
That's
the
what it
device,
felt like.
and it said on the device, under the home, like twice, and bodies buried.
Yeah.
What if there's something we didn't, that they don't even know about that's underneath?
That was literally like a medicine ball dropping on from here to there.
I
You know
know.
what I mean? I thought like the chair dropped or something. I'm like, what the how would that
Well,
happen?
nothing was even moved.
I'm telling you, and like you could feel it.
Oh yeah.
It
was a boom.
could honestly, because nothing was moving in here or anything. But that was so like
I think
hard.
if you jumped
it
up-
was almost like something under the house, like.
I think if you just jumped up and down. Like, I mean, it was like a
No,
boom.
it was like
But it was
reverberant.
like a boom.
Yeah.
Almost
Like
boom.
a boom.
Like,
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, not even that.
That's f***ing creepy.
Why do I feel like the floor is gonna cave in?
You know, it's weird too because Nick told us he's never even looked in some of those crawl space rooms.
No.
He's only been in that one room under the house.
Yeah.
And there's tons of dirt and there's mummified cats down there.
yeah.
There's a dead cat down there. Who else knows
Yeah.
what's down
There's
there?
that noise again.
Uh-huh.
But it's like a psst.
I don't know. Also, like there not being curtains on these windows is like really freaking me out. I keep thinking that someone's like watching us from outside.
We gotta test the blade.
What was that, guys?
Dude.
It was me.
Who is this?
What are those noises?
Let's get out of this room.
This room is
We gotta go test
creepy.
that samurai.
And
chart.
here's something I've
Samurai
actually just been
blade.
checking too.
What the heck? Really?
Same thing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Samurai blade.
Same thing.
What
Yep.
the heck? Really?
Samurai
And here's
blade.
the other crazy thing I was just paying attention
Samurai
for,
blade.
because I know people would like to try and debunk it too, to see if someone else is lurking around. I've been checking the windows. There's no other reflections other than the four of them. So there's nobody else there. And there's enough light showing around from their cameras that they would have caught somebody by accident if they were trying to be, air quotes, clever and have somebody sneaking around and make noises. It'd spook them by purpose, because then they wouldn't know when what would happen, etc. But, yeah. Just aid in the debunking. I haven't seen any extra bodies, and I've been watching the reflections and stuff too, so there's nobody else there. Just them. And a sealed off basement, because you don't want people getting in there when you're investigating, trying to mess with your investigation from below, etc.
What the heck? Really? Did you feel it?
What the f is that?
us.
What the f? I'm
Guys.
trying to stay calm here, but what the f is that?
Careful here. What's going on?
Yo, let's go check
Dude,
the
did
basement
someone-
door and see if there's
What-
somebody
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
I want to, because
what
that's
I'm
too
wondering.
crazy.
See if someone broke
That's
in.
too
Yes.
crazy to.
That's too much. A lot of thunder, and doesn't look like there's been any rain. Okay, they don't have it locked up, but it is closed.
Nothing.
Not open. Doesn't seem like anyone's touched it. No lights from within. And you haven't. You would need to
Hello?
have lights in there to see in there.
Wilson.
we would have heard that open if somebody.
True. That thing is loud. Just trying
Also,
to
they'd have
touch
to be
it.
sitting down there in the dark, and the footage that we got down there, nobody is gonna do that.
No. You think anybody's gonna just chill down there with a mummified cat?
We're right there, and if I guarantee you walk in there and you open that door.
No, I went right.
We're gonna hear it though. I'm saying.
Yeah.
We'd hear that creaky
well,
noise.
100%. But it's also fucking strange how I went to like right under where that room is.
Yeah, and he wanted you to do that. Remember?
Yeah.
There's something with the basement, dude. There's something down there.
This is like a big boom. I mean, that's like the biggest I've ever experienced.
And it happened twice.
Twice.
It literally felt like someone going on the fucking floor.
Stop the camera. It was.
Oh my god.
I don't know how to explain it.
All right, let's go
Messed
back
up
in.
about it.
We gotta ruin all the rest of that quick.
Man, this is a quietest town. There's definitely nobody around. There's a few lights on, but definitely nobody out in the streets.
All right, so brain damage, death row, storeroom, storeroom,
But brain damage and death row?
and storeroom could be downstairs. Brain damaged. So it's been Donald this whole time.
Donald Jr.
Yeah, Donald Jr.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, we're gonna finish up the luminol testing. We've got a little bit left. We are gonna test this blade to see if this is actually the weapon used in the attack. The blood will show up if this was. And then we're gonna go over to that room and test the first room as well. All right. Here, let me get this ready for you.
The samurai sword, you know. Watch out with that thing.
Turn. Oh, it's glowing.
Oh,
it's
oh,
glowing.
it is.
It's glowing.
Oh, yeah.
Turn that off or put that down. Dude, it's f***ing glowing.
You're in the moonlight too. You can go in the kitchen.
Look at that. Can you see that, Connor?
It's like glowing red.
That's probably
it's
this.
glowing.
It's here. Look. Dude, this is the f***ing weapon.
Let's see.
Is that picking up?
Oh, yeah, I can see it over.
You gotta get
Oh,
closer.
there it is.
Yeah, okay, I got it. So the camera has to be a weird setting. Oh my lord. Yeah, it's still all over the blade.
Oh, dude, look at the hilt.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude. Yep, this is the f***ing murder weapon.
Spray it all on the handle.
Yeah,
It all-
here.
it
Can
all
you give me a
dripped
light?
back on his hand, you know? It comes back to the base.
Dude, I can see it glowing with the light
All
on.
right, turn that off. Let me see the camera.
Dude.
Oh my god, bro.
Lord.
Oh my god, look at that.
This is the actual weapon.
Oh my god.
That's where it all kind of goes.
Oh, that's so crazy.
Just spray something on the hand.
Just so much of it on the handle. Holy cow.
Light?
You obviously tested and possibly cleaned the blade, but they didn't pay much attention to that handle, that hilt. In particular, rather.
On the wall. Why would the wall be lighting up?
Can we see the handle?
Look at that. Do you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? All this is glowing, dude. Connor, All of this is glowing. Look at how high up that goes. Oh my God!
What?
Bro, get up close to this. This is all blood. Put your eyes up to it. Here, let me see the camera quick. Dude, my vision just came in. This is all blood right here. Here, hold this one more time. Dude, this is all blood, bro. Like, look put your eyes right up to it. It's all blood.
Oh God.
Look at that.
I'm saying specifically just on this crack.
All this is blood, dude. Look at this whole wall is blood. Dude, this whole wall is blood. I'm telling you, this is all blood on here. Look at, dude, I'm not kidding. Look at, there's red staining on here.
Shit.
Yeah.
And you can
Do you see all this?
Mm-hmm.
This is 100%. This is where I was seeing that glow. This is all staining, bro. All of this, dude.
Yeah.
You see it?
Oh, I can.
All of this is blood. And even down here. And here. Here. Dude, this is blood all over here. Holy shit. I wonder if he knows that this is here. That's wild. Alright, let's go check that last room. Evidence.
Deep.
Did you hear that?
It is evidence.
Here, let's try this. Blood. Look at this. It's lighting up, dude. Can you get that on camera?
Very hard to see. Oh, I'm seeing bits of it.
You do see little speckles.
This is all blood, dude. It's all lighting up. Camera? Yep, you can see the glow.
Doris.
Oh, dude. Look at that. This is another huge blood stain. Oh my God, dude. This whole house is covered in blood.
This camera's
So
at
wild how much
4%
of it there
battery.
is in that place. Oh.
All right, so takeaways from the luminol session. Almost every surface that we sprayed lit up for blood. Most of the carpets in here.
Pretty much all of the kitchen.
Pretty much the entire kitchen.
Which, I mean, checks out because they said that the kitchen was literally a bloody mess.
And we only sprayed a fucking 20th of the kitchen because we just didn't have that much luminol. But that room's entire carpet lit up. This room's carpet lit up. The wall lit up. The blade lit up. So that is the actual weapon that was used.
It's crazy too with the blade because, I mean, this is really nerdy that I know this, but I mean, katanas are made to where the blood kind of slides right off of them, and the hilt is where a lot of that blood would collect, and that's where it was like glowing like crazy.
Glowing like the freaking
I also
4th of
do want to
July.
add in that Nick told us today he didn't know how much of the kitchen was covered in blood. He didn't know they'd never done luminol.
He wasn't sure if that was blood in the corner over here.
He didn't know if any of these stains were actually blood, and also the weapon, they didn't know if that's the real weapon that was used. But we are going to do an SLS session And then once we find a figure, we're going to do a DR60 to see if we can get some more answers. Because would you guys agree? It seems like Donald may have been bullied or pressured. He felt like he was punished. Just seems like he was a really angry guy. And
because that head injury, maybe he assumed a lot of things that weren't really there, you know.
All right, let's try
Poor guy
that
probably
sauce.
needed medication he never got for the issues he was having.
Francis.
Oh! Francis is the woman who was right here.
No.
That's Francis. Francis.
You are not safe, Francis.
Dude, Francis's blood is right there.
That's crazy.
That is wild, dude. That is literally Francis's blood. And we got her name on the Spirit Talker.
Back up.
Oh.
Alright, Jeff's gonna see if he can pick something up there. Francis, if you died right here, can you please try to appear for us?
It's on the doorway. Look on the floor. Quick! Oh, you had it. It was there. You got to stay by me. Look at right here. Oh, look on the floor. Right here. On the floor in the corner. Oh! It's jumping.
Who's here? Oh, dude.
Oh, look at on the floor, on the ground.
It's right in the body zone. It's right there.
Laying on the ground.
If that's you, can you touch one of these red lights to show that you're actually here?
It's gone.
Francis. Oh!
Okay. Come back. Can you come back and show us?
It's a baby.
I'm really sorry that happened to you, Francis. I know it must have hurt really bad knowing that your baby did that to you.
Can you knock back to me?
Look at. It's back. Okay, here, it's back. Look at it came, just popped in.
Okay.
Okay. It's in the
If you're
corner.
over there, try to touch that red.
Oh,
what did it just say?
Did it say corner?
Water?
It's right in the corner.
Are you thirsty?
Look how tall it is.
Here, look. I'm gonna go try to give it a bottle of water. People when they're dying feel really thirsty because of blood loss. I've read that report.
It's moving. It's moving. Colin's coming to give you a bottle of water. You can reach for it. Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Okay, tell me when I'm near.
Oh, it just went. It just went as you got approached it. Okay, hold on, Colin. Hold still. Dude, it's in the corner. Look at Mary. You got it. It's right in the corner.
Here.
No, it's in the corner. No, you got to go, Colin. You got to walk over past the door.
Into the corner.
Here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There. Oh, now you are. You're right. Ho, stop. You're in it.
Francis.
Oh, it's on you. It's on you.
Oh, I feel something right.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's on your head, around your neck. Look at it. It's wrapped around you.
Almost like it's trying to suffocate you.
Here, take this water.
Oh my gosh.
What is going on?
The thing is wrapped around you.
Yo, my camera just shut off, dude.
No.
My camera just shut off in the middle of recording.
No.
Dude, I think
swear
you're.
to fucking God. Look at it. It's completely off.
This thing is just wrapped on you.
What? It just went from recording to black screen.
It said great.
Look at this.
Dude, that's crazy that my camera just died.
Okay, people, you can see how Colin's mapped out here. And the light pale green and the red is who we think is Francis.
I gotta get out. I gotta get a battery.
Okay. Oh, gone. You broke it.
Dude, this thing just totally killed my camera.
That is weird.
All right, guys. I know I heard that. So, to the spirits that might be in here, Donald Jr., Francis, who we just saw, Vicky, we're going to use a device right now where if you physically speak like I'm speaking right now, we'll be able to hear your answers to our questions. So I'm going to hit record on this device, and we're going to ask, and please try to use all the energy you can to tell us the answers. All right. Whoever's here, can you identify yourself?
We want to know, is there something in this house that is making people act violently?
Can you tell us why you did it?
What kind of weapon did you use to kill someone in this house?
I want to speak directly to Donald Jr. Did you kill your parents and then yourself because of a religious belief?
Are your spirits stuck in the house?
Is this house evil?
Not sure about the house, but I heard somebody's belly going evil on them.
Don Jr., we know you took your own life. Can you just say the words?
Vicky, were you murdered or did you die naturally? It's like hard to breathe. It's like this energy's like
trying to look away. Munter's over here. I'm gonna try to look over here.
It's also kind of weird thinking about that because allegedly she was choked to death right here in this couch that we're sitting next to.
Alright, whoever's here, can you identify yourself? We want to know.
whoa, my name.
Identify yourself. We want to know.
Sounded like a V.
We want to know.
Sounded like
Whoa,
Victoria,
my
but
name
that's not a name we know.
Whoever's
Weird.
here, can you identify yourself? We want to know. Alright. Whoever's here, can you identify yourself? We want to
I hear
know. We want to know. Is there something in this house
Maybe.
that is
I'm
making
just hearing it weird.
people act violently?
Ooh, yeah, I heard the yes there is.
What kind of weapon did you
Can't really make that one out.
Can you tell us why you did it? What kind of weapon did you use to kill someone in this house?
Oh, yeah, it was very short too. I was trying to.
Did you use to kill someone in this house?
Possibly.
What kind of weapon did you use to kill someone in this house? I want to speak directly to Donald Jr. Did you kill this house? Did you kill this house? I want to speak. directly to Donald Jr. Did you kill your parents and then yourself because of a religious belief? Because of a religious belief?
Had to.
Spirit stuck in and then yourself? Are your spirits stuck in and then yourself because of a religious belief? Are your spirits stuck in the house?
Yeah, very clear, yes.
Is this house evil?
Yes, something.
And then
Is this house evil? Don Jr., we know you took your own life. Can you just say the word?
Yeah, couldn't clear up anything clear.
Were you murdered or did you die naturally?
No, I heard that murder too. Yep. I heard.
Were you murdered
Yes,
or
I
did
looked
you
up.
die naturally?
Murdered.
That was interesting.
I heard at least half the same stuff they did for sure.
this house is
Didn't
crazy.
pick up all the
Yeah.
fine details, but I
Watch
heard
out,
a lot of
witchcraft.
similar responses either way.
Again, with the religious stuff.
Watch out, witchcraft. I'm upset.
Which,
Estes?
yeah,
Wow. That'll be interesting. Who's gonna go under?
Connor. All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Why don't you sit right there?
Yeah, just stay right there. Getting a lot of good answers
Or-
already.
Hey everybody, it's Colin here. Thank you for watching today's
luck
video.
to
Hello to all the
everyone
new
who
subscribers here on the
entered
channel.
for
We
the
give away a
live
free gift back.
show.
Today's video, let's
And
smash that like
congratulations
button.
to the winners.
Do this now 4 times. It helps the video so much. But anyways, let's get back to today's video. Thank you for listening to my little spiel. I love you guys so much and stay spooky.
All right, everybody. So to finish out tonight, we're doing the Estes. I mean, this house is really small, but we figured this is the natural point to do an Estes because bodies were found all around here. The violent attack took place over there. There's blood covering this entire house, so they can all come over here and chat. Connor's going to go under tonight, and I think we should try to get an answer to what maybe... Specifically, it seems like Donald Jr.'s been here. Why he killed his family. And there seems to be something with religion, punishment.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's been a crazy night. I think it's Donald Jr.
I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's freaky. And it's trying to scare us off.
An
It doesn't
orb
like
just
us.
went by you.
Really?
Yeah, a big one.
It doesn't like the fact that we're in here figuring stuff out.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Oh my god, I just heard a f***ing scream.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It was loud. I could hear it here.
God.
All right, everybody. So, can you identify yourself?
Left something
All right, you
in
left.
here.
Okay, you left something in here. Who are you? Identify yourself by your name, please.
You know.
What do we know?
I lost it.
Yeah, you killed somebody. So is this Don Jr.?
Yeah.
All right, Donald Jr. Now that you're here, why did you murder your parents? Give us some clues. You had a long day. There has to be a little bit more to your mental process than that.
I'm feeling very disoriented. Believer. I got him.
Did somebody hurt you? And you were trying to...
I hurt myself.
What the fuck? How did you hurt yourself?
A victim.
What did somebody do to you?
Grabbed on me.
That's weird.
Maybe he was a victim too.
Uh-huh.
Donald Jr., were you sexually abused? Is that what you're trying to say?
I just was like crying.
Are you somewhere that you're afraid right now? Like in purgatory or some place like that? Is that why you're crying?
I'm under. Damaged me.
Were you in an
Could
act?
go to jail.
Were you punished? Are you with your parents now?
Burn.
So you said earlier that there might be more victims. Did you actually take another life before your parents and yourself?
Didn't want to hurt no one.
There's noises over there.
There's a breathing noise.
It's so quiet in here now, too.
Yes.
Had to do it.
You had to kill the people other
The
than
man.
How did you kill them?
Covered the body.
Did you cover your father?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's so scary.
So you've made reference to under the house a bunch of times, and we heard two really loud bangs from down there. What is under the house? You said sacred texts, religious, spiritual books earlier. What's under the house?
Maybe it's like a Bible that he buried or something. Something weird like that before he killed himself.
It's dark.
Who's that down there?
No one.
So did you go down in the basement
Like
before you
you.
killed yourself? Did you go downstairs before you killed yourself?
I filled up the place.
With what?
And oh no one can hide.
Donald.
What did you put underneath the house? Was it a Bible or something like that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
Spiritual book. A Bible this whole time.
It was suspect.
So if they dig under the house, they'll find something akin to a Bible that you buried under there?
Mama.
Did your mama take you to church? Were you a religious family?
I'm in love with the body. There's like a whole Ed Sheeran song.
But why did you kill? Why did you kill your parents? What was the reason that you killed them?
Many reasons.
Give me one. What's the main reason that you shot your father and your mother? Why would you do such a thing? You can say it.
Oh my god, these like screams in my ear. I smiled.
So you got enjoyment out of killing your father and your mother? Why though? What's the reason why you killed them?
I remembered.
You said it was about revenge, partly. What were you getting revenge for?
You can say it. No need to be shy. I mean, you're past. So let us know why'd you kill your father and your mother? What was the reason?
Made me.
Do you feel like it was something in this house?
Okay, made me like maybe they were doing something. I don't know.
I'm afraid.
You know?
Well, some people also, when they have
I
those
can feel it.
those injuries, they perceive stuff
Bursting
so
inside.
differently, you know? So he could be thinking that if it's not true in reality.
I found a way.
What did you think that your parents did to you that was so terrible, like we're asking?
What did they do to deserve it? What'd they do?
Do you remember when you had your accident? And you had a brain injury?
I fell.
Did it change you?
Yes. I'm hurt.
You're still not giving us...
Couldn't get the message.
You're still not giving us a full reason why you did this. Do you not... Do you still not even understand why you did it, maybe?
Maybe that's why he can't leave, because even he doesn't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blur.
Do you regret taking your father and mother's life? Do you regret it?
No.
Oh, God.
It's all a part.
Donald Jr., have you ever influenced anybody in this house to commit an act of violence?
Absolutely.
Did
Haha.
Did seeing that happen in here make you happy? That act of violence?
Not much time left. It seems the video's done on their end at least.
I'm unstoppable.
Would you hurt one of us if you could right now?
The girl.
It's like really freaky having a conversation. Like actually maybe with Don Jr.
What did you guys look like? There are no pictures of any of y'all.
Threw him to the side.
Throw the pictures
It's
to the
nothing.
side?
They had something though, like in a high school journal, you know, like a yearbook and stuff.
You would have thought so,
He just
but
said he's
apparently
never
they can't
been able
find
to
it.
find one.
old were you when you died?
30s, as I recall. 37 or something.
Do you still live here most of the time? Do you feel like you're trapped here?
On one of the sides, the body could.
So
I'll
Donald,
never turn it away.
we're trying to learn more about this house. So Donald's here, Donald Jr.'s here, Francis is here.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky.
What?
So is Vicky here?
Sometimes.
Did Vicky die a natural death?
They don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Did you love Vicky? Did you actually love her?
These damn flies.
Who's back there in the kitchen?
And there's no like refrigerator or anything working. There's no electricity, so zero.
No fans. No.
Zero.
Who's back there in the
Battery-operated
kitchen
stuff
tapping?
they have with them.
Mom. They are both right there.
Maybe they all live here or visit here a lot. Do all of you visit here quite a bit? Are you here all the time?
Today's a great one. Well, look. I've had enough.
Before you go, can you tell us one more thing just about your family?
Fuck 'em.
What did they do to you? Let us know.
I had to do something. What'd your mom and dad do to you that made you so angry?
They made me.
Made you what? Yeah.
They made you because of what they do to you. You're safe to say it here.
They pushed too deep.
What does that mean, though? When you say they pushed too deep? Like, did they...
To be down in the shadows. I wasn't the perfect one.
So there's a Bible buried underneath the house. Religion, I guess. Last couple questions.
Was your family not tolerant of your religious beliefs? Maybe you became really Christian or something?
Or anti-Christian?
There's blood on the... I keep feeling like someone's like pushing the back of my chair up.
Do you think that Vicky's death should be investigated? Should we keep digging to find more answers?
You know them.
Well, we don't know the answers.
It was Danny.
Danny? It was Danny. Who's Danny?
Yeah, Danny.
Who's Danny?
Maybe he was with Danny. Maybe parents found out.
If you want to sleep, if you know what I'm saying.
So we're about to be done. Do you have any final messages or words before we leave this house?
Ooh. That was very loud.
I'm far away. Don't come back. Oh my god.
Hey, turn that spirit box off. Let's just sit for like 3 minutes and just listen before we go, because those sounds are crazy. We've been hearing like footsteps and shit behind you.
I feel like I've been feeling footsteps on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But I wasn't
right
sure.
there.
Yeah.
What the hell? What is this?
Hello? What is that?
Yeah, I'm telling you, the whole time I was
No, what is that noise? The bang.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the whole time I was under the S's, I could feel like all around the chair behind me.
That was crazy.
This place is freaky.
Are you guys ready to get out of
Thank
here?
you for that. Can you do that one more time?
And I think we've talked to Junior enough. Junior's got some
We'll leave.
massive issues. Sadly, they're not his fault.
That's
just
right
that they didn't know how to
underneath.
treat something like that at the time.
Basement.
Keep coming.
But I get a feeling it's left a mark now.
We're going to take off very shortly. Anything you want us to know before we leave, or you want to just make us hear you're here by making a big bang from the basement? That's where I think you're at.
That was a straight up growl.
That was a growl.
Feeling something touch my head. Come on, Donald. You can do better than that. Come on, Donald Jr., get over here.
I'm feeling weird.
Let's get out of here. can talk more about this more.
Up and away. Gathering some B-roll, something bizarre happened.
Shh. No.
It's like screaming.
Yeah, I just heard that.
What the hell? God, of course being attacked. What the heck is that?
Is that an animal?
Or a hog?
Oh, the video should be
By the way, it's
continued.
the most blood-curdling screech of an animal I've ever heard.
Oh my
It's
god.
a
Oh,
big
for crying out
truck.
loud.
Damn, that's actually really sad. What a horrible way to end the night. Especially for a vegetarian like Mary.
Lordy B.
Dude, that was depressing as fuck.
I'm hearing like someone's getting murdered.
And this turns out to be the weird sounds of the brakes on a truck.
Yeah, thanks
as
for
it's
that,
getting
Connor.
Over there.
Thanks for bringing us out there.
Gosh dang it. I mean, at least it wasn't actually someone getting murdered. The station of death of Vicky inside the home is still open. If she really strangled, that means that the murderer is living free amongst the public to this very day. There are still no photographs anywhere of the Fox family who died in the home in 1987. A motive behind the massacre has never been proven. Or provided, I guess. At the end of our investigation, based on evidence, we concluded that the Belle Plaine murder house is indeed haunted by a negative energy. Congrats to the 1 mil. Alrighty. With that, I'd like to also remind you all to like, share, subscribe. We are currently over, or under rather, 150 subscribers before we will hit our 1K goal. Thank you all very much for watching and enjoying the shows. I hope you continue to do so. Despite the negativity we hear occasionally around here, majority of you still are enjoying it and are still joining up and continuing to watch. So thank you all again for that and for helping out this channel in the last, almost a year now, I think. You guys are, the absolute coal for the steam engine in this thing right now. Could not keep going on at this strength without you guys and without the help you've been given and all the positivity you've been sending to me through the comments. So again, thank you all very much for that. Do check out the links down below if you wish to find the original video without my commentary and without pausing occasionally. Also check out the links down below if you want to find my live streaming channel, which I should be getting back to this week now that things have settled a bit. If I have time. I have a couple other things to catch up that aren't content related, at least here. I also have links to the my socials, if you wish to check me out on the socials. And also check out the links for my merchandise. This is the last week. You can get the Hello There Stranger merchandise. The new gaming logo is almost ready. I have a few more things to make for it yet, and then it should be ready to go up on the store. And I hope to do it by either Sunday night or Monday morning of this week. So, again, thank you again. Go ahead and buy that merch if you're interested, and if you're enjoying the video game stuff. But that's about to swap out, and I've already ordered my shirt, so it should be coming soon. As soon as I'm aware that it's shipped to, I will be making that switch over. This will be the last time I bring it up, because that'll just be happening, and we'll advertise when the new shirt is up. But that's it for now. Thank you all again for watching. Tune in next week for some more paranormal reactions, and I will see you all then. So thanks again. Have a good night and pleasant dreams.